What are we going to be talking about today?
Today we're going to be talking about whether or not open houses are a waste of time.
Whether or not open houses are a complete freaking waste of time. Boom, got the cookie set up. We don't mess around. Todd, Elizabeth. Only one missing is Francesca. We've all been to the open house that just completely sucked. Worst open house you've ever been to?
I've been to an open house actually in Thousand Oaks where I had to do, I swear, at least like 6 laps to find this agent. There was not forms anywhere. I didn't even know what face to be looking for. The agent didn't approach me, so I had to go up to a stranger and say, "Hey, are you the listing agent?" And that to me, I think I hit a couple of wrong people before finding the listing agent, but that to me comes to mind immediately for a bad open house.
The worst ones I've been to are the ones where it's just low energy. There's really no music going on. There's no vibe going through the house. There's an agent that
just awkwardly standing there.
I've had where I've walked in and just the agent is a deer in the headlights to the point where I've caught myself like, oh, is this not an open house?
They're
and you're
scared
just that kind of discomfort.
You're like the first person that's been there all day long, so they're like, oh, people actually come to these. You know, we actually held an open house in a community, and there was another open house being held, and it's gated. Part of when you hold an open house in a gated community is you have to communicate the gate code. You have to at least put your number or something there. Some of these agents just expect people to come and wait for the cars to come in. Are open houses effective? It completely depends. I would say the way that most open houses are ran, it's no surprise that the national statistic is that only 2% of homes sell at open houses, which is like a terrible statistic. But national statistics don't really say much. It sets the bar really, really low. For us, we've sold multiple houses this year alone from people coming into the open house. The national list to sale is somewhere between 96 and 98%. Our list to sale is 104%. Why? Because we do things differently. So if we're gonna have an open house, we're not gonna do the open house the same way maybe the majority of real estate professionals are gonna do it. When we do an open house, it's a lot different. The energy's there. We kind of look at it like it's our storefront. So it's going to be us representing you, but not only representing you, representing ourselves as well. It's a projection of how we do our work. And when most of the 9 out of 10 times we have an offer going into the open house, usually, right? So we strategize it so that the timing works out that we already have an offer going in. It doesn't always work out that way, but most of the time it does. And usually when you've written an offer on a house and there's an open house, you're going to stop in and peek and see what's going on. When those buyers check out our open houses, you know, they're sweating because, you know, the activity's there, it's full, you know, we got music, we got snacks, cookies, sometimes taco guys, depending on the location or whatever. So it gets crazy, and that's ultimately how we yield the best possible outcome for our seller. You know, it's an emotional thing. So
I would agree. I mean, the one thing that we do is we don't start planning for the open house on a Saturday if our open house is a Sunday. It's something that we do back into a Monday or Tuesday at the beginning of that week. We knock 300, 400 houses in the surrounding neighborhood. We invite all the neighbors around. We promote it on the MLS, online on our Facebook page, 3 or 4 days prior to us even having it. Our average open house probably yields anywhere from 50 to 150 people.
If you put yourself in the situation of a buyer and you've now written an offer and you're gonna go check out this open house on possibly the biggest investment of your life, and you show up and nobody's there, it's gonna change your perception on how you feel about that property. But if you go and it's full and people are looking around and people are saying, you know, things about the house, it really does make a difference. So is the open house effective? If it's done effectively. Yeah, so that's kind of our take on open houses, our success with open houses, and how it's helped us help our clients. Thanks for watching our video. We appreciate you guys tuning in. This is our first of many that we're gonna be doing, so we're hoping to give you guys some good information. If you guys are thinking about buying or selling, or if you know anybody thinking about buying or selling, let us know. Who you choose to represent you is obviously very important. And like and subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions, and we will see you guys soon.